being here was scheduled.
Our being here.
Just for a different purpose.
It was scheduled to be on your channel, not his channel.
The problem is, see, here's the big problem.
What are you talking about? We're still on my channel.
He's a large problem. I need to hide all of your
Oh,
beautiful
no,
faces.
Lucid started streaming.
Hide all of your beautiful faces for just a second while I tippy tap on my magic plastics piece of stuff and tell people that we do be talking. We're not saying anything important, but we're talking.
Holiday? No.
When do we say stuff that's important? That is the question.
Ooh, actually, that is a pretty good question.
This is true. Also, God, my hair's a wreck. Hold on.
What's topical? What's been going on in the world?
Nothing that we can legally talk about.
I love how that's literally the whitest thing I think I've ever seen happen. Oh, my hair looks terrible. Let me put a hat on real quick.
I'd put a hat on.
I have bandanas. Would you prefer me to put a bandana on?
I'm concerned that might be too
elaborate. Are we getting the hat gang back together?
Oh, God, the hat gang.
Hat gang. Oh, Lord. I also have hair bands if you'd prefer me to put on a hairband.
Sure, head. I'll tell you how to run it.
I don't need to post it in Railcast because I'm on Brandon's stream.
This is true. You are on my stream.
My camera fell sideways.
No!
Oh no.
That was actually a great impression.
The horror. The horror.
What is wrong with us?
That's why when you said like godly aura, and I just feel like,
all right. How about
help!
Well, we're a bunch of nerds and that like playing D&D and the like. How about we talk about the Pathfinder 2 that got released fairly recently?
Okay.
Oh shit! Yeah, that's right.
Oh right, I remember hearing about this.
I actually got an autograph from
Mr. Pathfinder himself.
Yeah.
Harvey J. Pathfinder.
Oh shit.
I didn't get it on anything like fancy, but I do have it framed. That is Mr. Pathfinder himself.
How did Pathfinder get started again?
People were like, man, D&D's being pussy shit. Let's make it complicated again.
I mean, 3.5 was really good. I like 3.0, 3.5, and Pathfinder plays very similar to that.
Wasn't it the case that, like,
Pathfinder plays more similarly to AD&D than...
Wasn't it that, when 3E came out, the way they had it licensed meant that people could use the SRD to make other things, and someone used it to basically make Pathfinder?
I would not be surprised. It plays so stupidly similar to each other that I've literally, like, mixed up them quite often. I'm trying to find information. There's been, you know what? I know it'd be cool to talk about. There are, of course, new classes with Pathfinder and everything. The one I'm really interested in Pathfinder 2 that I've heard about is called the Investigator. This is the description based off PF2 SRD. Clever and insightful, the investigator solves mysteries and teams with knowledge. In battle, they play out every possibility in advance, striking true when the time is right. Their their methodology grants them an edge, and their high intelligence and number of skills mean they always have the right tool for the job.
Okay.
So they, yeah.
So this is what I found from my 20 seconds of Googling. Pathfinder's first edition extends and modifies the SRD based on the revised third edition Dungeons and Dragon, which was published under an open game license.
Yeah.
Which is why they're able to do so, because it's not intellectually protected the way it is now.
Yeah. 4.0 and 4.0 was god awful. We don't talk about that. But 5.0
3.5 was also pretty bad. 3.5 was
I liked it.
I started playing 2E. And then 3 came out, and 3 was kind of dumbed down from 2E. And then 3.5 came out, and it improved 3E, but it was still very dumbed down. And now we're in 5th edition, and it's still really dumbed down.
Yeah, I never played. I will admit, I never played AD&D, but the expansion and information from 3.0, I would argue that that's really hard to call it. It's dumbed down, but I never played AD&D.
What it is they have they've been trying to make it more accessible to more people because they're a business. And they want more people to play their game. And as many people as possible, preferably. So they have as many opportunities to make money as they can.
Yeah, AD&D is very much, if they kept going the way that they did with AD&D, there would be far less players.
Oh, yeah.
There would be far less people interested because it was a very, difficult game to get into. Just because of all, the technical stuff. You had to know the rules and shit like that, or you would just get fucked. Then again, because there was so many things, laid out in front of DMs, they could do so much stuff so easily, just on the fly.
Right.
Which was really fucking cool.
It made the dungeoning experience more interesting.
Yeah. I mean, the storytelling part, the ambiance that you could set and all that sort of stuff, that part hasn't really changed. But there were so many tools at the DM's disposal in Advanced D&D that, I don't know, it felt really good to be a DM.
Yeah.
Because you didn't have, you did have moments where, the players would do something and you're just like, what the fuck?
And we appreciate that.
I don't know what I should do here. And then, but the difference was, you had things there in front of you that you could immediately look at and go, yeah, I can just do this here.
Mm.
Right.
Whereas with the way that D&D has gone, it leaves a whole lot up to interpretation for the DM, which is great because it means you can make your own rules for different things and stuff like that, but it also means you have to make your own rules for different things and stuff like that.
It's great for an experienced DM. It's horrible for a beginner.
Yes. Except not
horrible, but you get my point. It makes a beginner DM. It can be overwhelming if you don't have a natural sense of willing to basically go, fuck it, we're doing it live.
Yeah, basically.
I can see that.
Which is pretty much what, because Alex, who is me and Brandon's friend, we're trying to instill that just, if something happens, roll with it attitude. And that's what I've been when I was bringing up rules to him and everything. I kept reminding him, now you don't have to listen to this. If you think it's bullshit, throw it out and do it your way.
Yeah.
That's and that's one thing more DMs need to be willing to do. That's why I don't think I could ever bring myself to play like a League of Adventures game. Simply because
Adventures League is
I should probably
not
turn
exactly
the D&D notification off
they
since that's
are-
not what we're doing.
yeah,
they are like 100%
rules
they're-
as written. I can't do
yeah.
raw. I can't do raw.
It
I
also-
was trying to think because there is like a name for those people.
They're
Rules
lawyers.
lawyers, yes.
The problem with rule lawyers is a lot of the times they follow the letter of the law, if you will, but it's always when it's useful for them.
Exactly.
Mhm.
Rarely you will find a rule lawyer who actually goes out of their way to do things if it hurts them. Like, and they have no problem screwing over their allies or screwing with the DM. But if it screws them over, they're like, just gonna keep this quiet. And that's why like I said, I can't do an Adventures League game or a rules as written game. The power needs to be in the DM's hands. Like
Right.
at the end of the day, like
Well, that's also why everyone who joins my games I always tell you, it's like, look,
I tell you.
we will generally follow most of the rules, but I retain the right to ignore them whenever I find it appropriate.
yeah. You haven't used that rule very often. But
No, because
like,
we've not really had too many situations where it's necessary to do so.
right. Rules as written, lawyers are just I will. But yeah, back on Pathfinder 2, like I said, then there's a new class called the Investigator. I'm really interested in this because it's literally like a detective class, which makes it feel like it's more focused on like for roleplay heavy games, but I haven't read the full thing for them yet.
What is that horrible beeping?
That is me turning the volume down on the game I just pulled up.
Right, I see.
Right.
It beeps every time I turn it down, so that you know how loud you've turned it down to. Unfortunately,
That reminds
I
me.
just want the volume gone.
That's right. Oh, by the way, Tom, guess what games Tom made me download? Because
Sea of
he
Thieves.
Mech Warrior?
no, I haven't downloaded MechWarrior
Damn
yet.
it! Tom, you failed me!
He made me download fucking Sea of Thieves and
Yeah! Sea of Thieves! We can be pirate boys together!
Pirate Boys. And he made me download State of Decay 2. So
Oh, yeah, he was talking to me about that the other day.
Tom likes to peer pressure me because he knows I give in. But
He's tried with me on occasion, but
Should reconsider your friendship. You know, just a tiny bit.
in
Bro,
okay.
wait, hang on. We can sing she shanties together.
All right.
Sea shanties.
I thought I heard the old man say,
I love that you
leave
put
her,
Leave her,
Johnny,
Johnny,
leave
leave
her.
her.
Tomorrow you will get your pay, and it's time for us to leave her. Leave her, Johnny,
What?
I think that you putting on your glasses made it so your camera couldn't recognize your face as a face, because as soon as you did that, your face got blocky, like it had lost the ability to focus.
I'm a little concerned
Wait,
about
will
that.
mine get better if
I
I
think
take
my
off
dog
my
needs
glasses?
to go outside. I've just woken her up with loudness,
The
and now
curse
she's
ha-
like
okay.
dancing.
I don't think so.
I'll be right back.
See, here's the thing. You actually have a decent camera. The rest of us are using like basic bitch equipment.
I literally just have a webcam.
Wait, I have a good camera, or he has a good camera.
Brandon.
It is literally just
Or
a
for me,
webcam.
Brandon is right here, but I don't know where it is on the rest of the screen.
Well, I'm
Yeah,
I mean,
but
if
I'm
we
just-
are looking at the stream, we can tell where they are.
All right. Well, I'm not in the stream yet. I'm working on it. I'm working on it. All right, but yeah, I'm like,
Priorities. You should have been on that right away.
I got your priorities right here.
Right.
All right.
But I almost got into a game of Pathfinder, but that group decided it wanted to blow up and never actually start.
I feel that one in my bones.
It was
It
was extremely disappointing and was ultimately led to us being a group together.
Yeah.
Because I'm like, fuck it. I'll make my own role-playing group.
With flapjacks and hookers.
With flapjacks?
Oh, please tell me you watch Futurama. Please tell me.
But the quote isn't flapjacks.
It is flapjacks and hookers.
No, it's blackjack.
No, it's blackjack.
Is it?
It's definitely
Not
blackjack and hookers.
Whatever. Flapjacks are better than blackjack. Let's stand by that. Pancakes before poker.
I do agree with
Pancakes
that.
before poker.
Oh dear.
You're welcome.
The flapjacks.
The Marvelous Misadventures of Flapjack.
I remember that show. It was really fucking weird.
It was weird. Like, I only saw one episode, but it was just like, okay, this is too dumb for me.
I still struggle in asking how the hell they let that be a kid's show. But there was no violent, there was no like blood or cursing in it. Dude, some of the visuals in that thing were terrifying. Like, if you saw that in a horror novel or something, you'd shit your pants.
It was quite grotesque for a children's show, I agree.
It's a story about an orphan with literally an orphan living with an alcoholic
Hobo.
an alcoholic hobo, and the only sort of like.
Hey, why are we talking about me when I'm gone?
I don't think you're a hobo, and I'm pretty positive you're not an alcoholic anymore.
I wasn't an alcoholic to begin with.
We were just talking about the Marvelous Misadventures of Flapjack. Because Nick here thought that the Futurama quote was, "I'll make my own insert thing with flapjacks and hookers."
To be fair, flapjacks are better than blackjack.
I mean, yeah. Except I'm really good at blackjack. I can count cards perfectly.
Blackjack's the one that you go up to 21 on, right?
You want to get as close to 21 as possible without going over.
And if you hit it, you instantly win.
You want to know how I got really good at that game? And you're going to laugh. There's a similar game to it in Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic called Pazak.
Gee, I wonder where they got that idea from.
Fucking, he is not pleased. The look on his face says, "You are making me out to be a fool here, Brandon."
I was literally just talking about I enjoyed the game. Brandon, turn your fucking sass down before I come over there and slap the silly out your mouth.
Slap the silly out of your mouth.
But yeah.
This hurts. Why won't you just go in? I've been fucking with you for too long. Just go in. Are you actually in?
Yeah, I've always found it kind of interesting how different games and stories and other aspects of culture always seem to reference one another in subtle and not so subtle ways like that.
Oh yeah, well I mean, a lot of people when they're asked about it, they're like, "Oh yeah, I'm paying homage to it," which like I get. Like if I had some like big intellectual property, and but I also was like a massive fan of someone else's work, I would definitely have references in there. if not references, I definitely have some things that are inspired.
Well, yeah. Well, I mean, it's like in the world where we play D&D, for instance, there is Sky Wars
Well,
as
there's
a
also the Hartnell.
as a novel series. Well, yeah, but the Hartnell is far more developed than
The Hartnell's different, guys. It's not a Doctor Who reference.
No, it is. But what I mean is, right, like Sky Wars in our world is a
parody.
Is a
What?
It's a book series, right? But it's not like developed. We don't use it for anything. It's just there as an homage reference to a thing. Where the Hartnell is a thing where I'm like, that's a cool idea. I think we could play with that. Let's put it in. Right.
Right.
I know what I'm going to play. Where's my 360 controller? I still haven't loaded that up and played it.
Wow, Chris is completely ignoring us now. Unbelievable.
Chris is on his phone, being a loser. He doesn't even have his headphones on.
Quit. Chris, put your headphones on. It's going to catch cold.
I think he forgot that he has his camera on.
You're going to catch
He's
cold.
100 forgot that he's put his fucking camera on. He just leaves.
Such rudeness.
That was the sassiest I've ever seen Chris.
He just looked at us for a few moments, thought about it, and came.
Is Chris okay?
I don't know.
I just saw a fucking sandal foot come up.
There's movement. He might be okay.
Oh god.
Okay. I think the predominant injury is to his pride.
Oh my god! I need someone to clip that.
God's sake, that needs to be clipped like now.
That's getting clipped, and I'm turning it into a GIF.
He doesn't even have to play. He just looked at us for a minute like he wanted to say something and walked away. Oh god, I'm dead. Just fucking kill me now. I'm done.
It's game over, man.
I know what I'm going to say to him when it gets back to. Oh gosh.
Have a nice trip. See you next fall.
Now, young man, what did we say about flopping in chairs? See, that's what's going to happen to
Don't
you.
throw yourself into your chair, young man. One of these days is gonna hurt you. You don't want to get hurt, do you?
Then all your friends are going to laugh at you.
All your friends are gonna think you're fucking stupid.
Oh man,
I've got so little further to go.
Let me see.
Come on, you're almost there. You're almost there,
where
baby.
should I
Come
put
on,
that?
you a little bit
I
further.
guess the main bridge. Yeah.
What about the main bridge?
Nothing.
Oh, where's an at? You just hit at everyone.
That's perfect.
You missed the part with us like about pissing ourselves laughing for a solid 30 seconds.
I'm trying not to make us look like assholes.
But we are though.
Discord has gone all wiggy. I don't know what's happening. Not wiggy.
I love watching my face as I realize
Now
what
it's
just happened.
Now it's wiggy. Now it's really wiggy.
All right, I will be right back. I need something to drink, or else I'm gonna die.
Why does heavy bullets mess with Discord's video? Because I tab out of it, and it fixes itself. I tab in, and it's broken again. Oh man, it really does mess with like everything, doesn't it?
Yes. Yes, it does. Oh.
Oh, not anymore. I don't know
We were
what changed.
talking about something before.
We were, but it is far less important.
The train of thought has left the station.
Yeah, that's pretty fair to say at this point.
Train of thought? What's that? Sounds stupid.
Oh Lord.
You know, it's the train in your head that carries the memories.
Ah, I don't have one of those. Bingo bongo. Ah, bingo bongo.
It's a weird science party. Who could ask for more?
Oh.
Greetings and salutations, dear
So,
children.
what are our thoughts on Sonic the Hedgehog winning all of the Golden Globe categories this year? The Golden Globe, the
What?
Oscars. The Oscar categories this year.
Did he actually, or is this just the
Well, they have
plausibility?
obviously they haven't had the Academy Awards yet this year. It's only October.
Okay,
But-
if it wins all of them, there is a god.
Well, I mean, what other movie? I can't think of any other movie that came out this year. Because, you know, the thing happened. And,
I'm trying to think what else has
Can't
come out.
legally
this
say
year. That's a good
anything
question.
about that, Brandon. What do I keep telling you?
I mean,
Alright.
I can't think of any movie that's come out this year. Where's Tom? We need to talk to Tom. Tom, tell us the movies that came out this year.
All right, movies that have come out in 2020. The New Mutants, The War with Grandpa.
wait.
Rebecca.
Did Onward come out this year? I thought it was last year.
Disney's Mulan. Which, if Disney's Mulan beats Sonic, I will be very disappointed.
Birds
Since
of
I literally have
Prey.
not heard one good thing from that movie.
Oh god, Trolls World Tour came out.
I don't even think I've heard anybody talking about that movie.
I have, but it's never been good.
Ooh, no.
There was a Scooby.
Wait, isn't Disney's Mulan the one where they didn't
I thought that
even
didn't
cast
premiere.
an Asian person to play Mulan?
They didn't even have what?
Isn't it the one that they didn't cast like an Asian person to play Mulan?
If she's not Asian, she certainly looks Asian from the picture.
I remember there was a movie that had like a lot of people super pissed off.
I think you're thinking of Ghost in the Shell, but the entire reason for that is Major Motoko was not didn't have a Asian avatar. Her android body was not Asian; it was European.
Oh god.
But people are like, "It's whitewashing." No, it's not. They just actually got somebody
The fucking list of movies that premiered this year is so fucking abysmal.
Yeah, it's not very good.
Whoops. I accidentally took my speed pill.
Apparently,
yeah,
there's some kind of horror babysitter movie.
Yeah, I'm literally trying to, like... I'm trying to see if anything looks good. Oh, that's right! Guess what came out this year?
Oh, God.
Cuties!
Who?
Oh, God. Netflix cuties.
Let's,
Yeah.
for legal reasons, let's not discuss that.
for legal reasons, we're not talking about a Netflix series. We're talking about something. We're talking about the oranges. You know, the small oranges. Yeah.
Yes, that's the ones.
Oh, God. Well, that's fucking cheating. That's a hacker move. Fuck off.
I believe
That's
I believe they're mandarin oranges. If I'm not mistaken. What the fuck is Horse Girl?
Oh, God.
All I can think is like the references to like
Brain.
Tumblr.
An American psychological drama film directed and produced by Jeff Baena, from screenplay by Baena and Alison Brie.
The hell is this? This isn't.
Well, if with a name like Brie, you know that the movie's gonna be cheesy.
Little Mermaid movie that was announced earlier this year. Oh yeah, it was.
That's loud.
Ooh, The Boy 2. Oh god, that's so fucking creepy. Like, you guys are like freaked out by ghosts and shit, and I'm just like, whatever. You start throwing like fucking dolls and inanimate things like that around, and all of a sudden that's when I'm just like, nope, we're out now.
All right, this controller's not gonna work. Ah, darn it. Oh gosh.
Oh, fuck.
That
sorry.
looks like it's going to be a big Think movie. That one might be okay. Chemical Hearts.
I just loaded up the Master Chief Collection for the first time, and hearing the Halo music again. Oh, yes.
Hits you somewhere, right?
I'm good.
I can't tell if this is meant to be a lesbian couple or not.
That's a good. All right, should I play with this with mouse with keyboard, or should I get a 360 controller?
It's honestly personal preference.
I've always played Halo.
Controls are definitely going to take
Okay.
a little bit to get used to.
The main characters are Grace and Henry, so I think they're probably not a lesbian couple.
Well, okay. I grew up playing Halo on console. However, I've always found FPSs play so much better with keyboard and mouse.
How do I throw ball?
I can agree with that.
Ball. I'll miss lift shift.
So I think I'm going to do this with keyboard and mouse. Just message of the day, blah, 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 blah.
Yeah, I've never really been into console games at all, ever, as you can attest.
Yeah, from your rigorous ass stomping you received for Mario Party, but was fun.
Yeah, all of these movies look horrible, though. The Turning kind of looks interesting, possibly.
The Turing?
The Turning.
Oh.
All right, customization.
Oh, it's a horror film. That's why it looks interesting. I guess it is October, so it's liable to be a bunch of horror movies out now. Vampires versus the Bronx. Oh my god, the fucking Academy Awards this year are going to be so sad. I can't wait for it.
Okay. I want to... Halo 4 is not out on that yet? Interesting.
That was terrifying.
Alright, of course, I've never beaten Combat Evolved, so I'm gonna do that first.
Please tell me you guys clipped that.
Have you
Yeah,
I don't know, go look
bridge?
at the main bridge.
Your stupidity is forever on display, my friend.
Now, young man, what have we told you about flopping in that chair? We told
That
you you were
was
gonna get hurt one of these days.
I've actually done that before by accident, and that's how I knew like where to sit perfectly.
Well,
Because I could hear you say that was the sassiest way to.
Apparently, your
Lucid
timing
Live
was off.
Gaming just subscribed. Fucking podcasters SMH.
The fucking text.
I love the like immediate silence when you said that, Brandon. You just completely just like cut his balls off with that one.
What?
You heard me.
No, what happened there was while he was talking, all of a sudden I hear in my ears, "Oh yeah," and it was Lucid subscribing. I'm just like, what the fuck is happening?
All right. My inner weeaboo demands I use that for my my symbol. All right. Colors.
Boom, boom, bow, bow, down.
All right. Background.
The Invisible Man. They made a remake of The Invisible Man?
Yeah, sure. I never heard of it. I didn't hear, anyone talking about that at all.
You don't remember the...
It's more
But I don't.
than. It's more sci-fi than just fiction. This time.
I mean, it's like a science fiction classic. Oh god, Robert Downey Jr.'s Dr. Dolittle.
What?
I'm kind of curious. Not gonna lie.
You can be curious. I'm
This
concerned.
might be the year that a horror movie wins all of the Academy Awards.
Hey, Lucid.
Yeah, what's
Do
up?
you want to play some MCC with me?
Oops.
If not, it's cool. I'm just asking. Go turn on my stream.
Why not have it installed?
You know
what
what?
happened to it?
I haven't seen played in a very long time, though.
What?
Board games.
I mean, I have Tabletop Simulator.
I've played board games recently.
Oh, that reminds me. The band Powerwolf.
Yeah.
Y'all know about it. They have a board game, and they just came out with an expansion for it called Resurrection. I swear to you, because Napalm Records, I'm subscribed to on YouTube, was talking about it.
I've had no idea, honestly.
I mean, it's called, like, the expansion's called Resurrection because I guess they, in honor of their new song, Resurrection by Erection. Yes, that is a real Powerwolf song.
Oh, wait, just to finish up my last thoughts on movies this year, literally, I think the best movie I see on this list is probably Onward.
Disney's got a good shot this
Say
year,
Amazon
but
to obtain this.
if the meme culture is high enough, Sonic may win. At least win a couple of them.
Yeah, well,
Dude, it's
you
2020.
You gotta ask yourself, how much penetration of meme culture is there into the Academy?
Ryan Reynolds.
Ryan fucking Reynolds.
Yeah, it's one dude.
But he's the embodiment of the meme culture in actor form, okay? Okay, him and Shia LaBeouf are both like
yeah, but I don't.
the living
I don't
embodiments.
think that.
Shia hasn't done anything in a long while.
I might be mistaken, but I don't think it's the actors that do the Academy selection.
I think it's supposed to be not fan based. Is it like critiqued or
I think
critics?
there's like some kind of like fucking critics guild or something.
Which, if so, you know. All right. Yes, update.
I wish fucking Tom were
Alright.
here if we're going to talk about fucking films, because I don't...
All right, I'm trying to do things in the background while
Of course, he's probably
It-
more versed in the British Academy than... Excuse me, the American Academy.
I would assume that like The Grammys or whatever are like a world thing, sort of, aren't they?
The Academy of Motion Pictures and Arts Sciences, AMPAS,
Yeah.
a professional honorary organization, maintains voting membership of over 7,000. Okay, so it literally has to be how much penetration in the 7,000 members of the American Motion Picture Arts and Sciences Association do we think are embedded in meme culture?
I don't know. What's the age range of them?
The Academy does
If
not
they're-
publicly disclose its membership.
Okay. Probably for the sake of their safety.
Probably. And to conceivably prevent them from being, influenced. The demographic breakdown of approximately 88% of AMPAS is 94% Caucasian.
Oh.
77% male.
Oh, good start.
And 54% over the age of 60.
That's about right.
What?
Half their membership is over the age of 60.
So it's basically an old man's club.
Pretty much.
So apparently, Third Side, who's one of my good friends and moderators, went and looked up that Powerwolf board game, and he said it looks really good, actually.
I mean, I would not deny that it does not look good. I was just saying,
Was that a double negative?
I don't know. I'm not paying attention to what I'm saying very much.
I
Do
never
ever.
pay attention to what I say, ever.
In fairness, I'm trying
There you
to
go.
read and listen at the same time. Not always a successful endeavor.
Window capture.
What the
All
fuck
right.
is Hubie Halloween? That sounds like a children's book.
You're a children's book.
Oh
You just
no, it's even worse.
makes me say what I
It's an
said.
Adam Sandler movie.
What?
Don't act like you can't get in this chat, Simon. Also, hello.
I apologize if I'm quiet right now. I'm currently trying to figure out what I need to select on OBS to capture Skype, or not Skype, Discord.
There were 4 nerds in the stream, and the big
I
one
just
said
made
roll
it
over,
a
roll over.
window
So
capture.
they all rolled over, and Chris fell out. Fucking Simon. Oh dear. Yeah, what have you guys been playing recently?
Mech Warrior.
Lots of things actually.
Bro, I've been playing so much Mech Warrior lately.
What is Mech Warrior?
What?
um,
You don't know what Mech Warrior is?
No. Unless it
you
has to do with parts management or inter-office politics at my job. I don't really have a lot of brain space for that during the week.
Okay, so Mech Warrior is a game where you pilot fucking robots. These gigantic like battle mechs. The newest release is Mech Warriors 5 Mercenaries.
These look like
in which
these look like the evil robot in fucking RoboCop.
what?
You know the evil robot that RoboCop has to stop in RoboCop?
Oh, I don't think it's an evil robot. It's just his replacement.
I mean, it wants to kill people. That's pretty.
Which RoboCop are we talking about?
The original?
Yeah, you're talking about the giant robot that was standing outside of the office building?
Mm-hmm. And then the evil people are going to use it for evil purposes.
Evil.
Oh yeah, that's right. It was touted as a law enforcement robot
Yeah.
in order to
Right.
get people to like buy it or invest in it or whatever.
All right,
But yeah,
what would be the
there
best
are
place
some
to-
mechs that look like that.
maybe.
But so basically, you're part of a mercenary group that has mechs, and different corporations or whatever are hiring you out to in this like massive war that's going on. There's like a ton of different house factions that are warring against each other across multiple different planets for resources in order to in order to just fuel their war machine. But also there's like resources that would be important to have for expansion, like setting up new cities and blah blah blah. But whatever. That the big exciting pull of it is you're in a giant robot. You can stomp around and knock buildings down, and yeah, it's fun. It's so fun.
Living here in Jersey, fighting villains from afar.
There are, I think, actually like 6 or 7 games in like under the MechWarrior title, because there's like the main games, right? And then there's MechWarrior Online, which is a free-to-play online
MMO.
no,
PvP.
it's not MMO, because there's only like, I think there's only like, I want to say 8 people, or maybe it's 10 or 12. I don't know. But I wouldn't say that it's like an MMO. But then there's also, I believe there was like a MechWarrior Tactics that released that was a strategy game. It's like a turn-based strategy or whatever. But the main ones, it goes back and forth. The main theme of it is MechWarriors Mercenary, or MechWarriors Mercenaries. There's a couple of them where you play as a member of one of the factions, but then at the end of that one, something happens, and I think the guy that you were playing as decides, you know what, fuck this faction, I'm going rogue, and then he joins the group of mercenaries. But yeah, I mean, I don't know. It's fun. Different mechs have different weapon slots, so you can make different combinations of of weaponry that you want to use. And then you armor your mech up and head out. And you get to find out very quickly whether or not what you made is even worth using.
Sounds a little bit like Space
Which-
Engineers.
Sorta. You don't build your mech from the ground up, right? But
Right.
you have the ability to decide how many heat sinks you want in your robot in order to manage heat levels, which all weapons, when you fire them, generate heat. Some generate more heat than others. It gives you like a little bar thing on the weapon stat block that shows you how much heat the weapon generates while firing. And if you
Okay.
don't have enough heat sinks, then you might be able to do a lot of damage, but you're gonna overheat really fast. And when you overheat, your mech shuts down, and you have to reboot your mech and like while you're waiting for your mech to reboot, you're obviously just gonna get torn to pieces by other things around you. So it's a good idea to probably have a decent amount of heat sinks.
Right.
I still haven't found the right balance. Ask Tom. I managed to in a mission that me and Tom were playing yesterday. I managed to shut my mech down a total of like 5 times in the span of a minute because I just was like, no, it needs more DACA. And yeah, that wasn't a very fun time. Because I died so fast. And then Tom was all on his own with idiot AI mechs that no longer followed orders because I was the commander, and once I die, the commander role doesn't drop to anyone else. It's just,
So-
the commander's dead. What do we do? I don't know!
Am
We
I
party!
am I actually hearing you say you use too much DACA?
I did. Surprisingly enough, that is a thing. Who would have thunk?
Well, there you go. That's the kind of groundbreaking information you can expect from this type of podcast. It is literally possible to have too much DACA in
It's-
Mech
I mean,
Warrior.
I think in general it's possible to have too much DACA. Because what if you've got so much DACA,
Sir,
you go through your shoots.
Sir, I think I'd like to direct your attention to a small organization known as the United States Armed Forces.
Yeah, and where has that gotten them? Grievously in debt.
That's fine. That's what all the taxpayers are for.
Yeah, and now they're in debt.
Well, I mean that's their own fault because they're not working hard enough.
Well, yeah, but that's probably because businesses are also in debt.
No, it's because people aren't buying enough stuff. It's not the business's fault.
Oh, right. But
You see-
isn't that because people are in
You see,
debt?
the way our society is organized, literally everything is the fault of the taxpayer, and no one else in the process is ever at fault.
Right.
Only
right.
the individual taxpayer is at fault at all times.
Hey,
So
you know what I
as
say?
long
I
as we
say
aren't
just
paying
stop being
taxes,
poor.
we aren't at fault.
Just stop making less than 70,000 a year. It's really that simple.
Just
Yeah,
just stop
exactly.
being
No.
poor.
If
It's that
you're
simple. Just stop being
if you're
poor.
not paying taxes, then that's even worse. Then you're a tax dodger, and unless you also happen to have a huge volume of money that you're not paying taxes on, then you're really in trouble.
So bottom line, right? Bottom line is we're not making enough money to buy things so that other people make more money, that in turn they buy things to make other people more money
No.
other people
They
have money
they
to
take
buy
their
them.
money and then they put it in an account in another country, so that it doesn't count as being part of their money.
Oh, so they're fake poor.
Well, no, they're
So they
they're-
can literally just stop being poor. Like,
No,
I don't.
They're
know if I
not.
have
They're
enough
not. They're
money
not
to buy
fake
this
poor.
Lambo.
They
Switzerland!
they have just enough money to where it makes it look like their losses and their income are equal.
Right.
But sometimes apparently they have an account in China where they pay several $100,000 more in taxes there than they do here.
Because China.
I guess
Because
because China has a stricter tax policy or something.
No, it's just China.
It's really weird how things like that work.
I mean, communism, my man. Communism. It
Yeah.
works. It just works. Communism.
China's not very
It just
communistic.
works. Bethesda.
Sacrifice your firstborn because they weren't born with a penis. China.
Oh,
It just
dear.
works.
Does it though?
So if you guys don't hear from me in the next couple of days, just realize China. If I fall off the face of the planet and like all of my possessions suddenly vanish, China.
Well, you see, Nico, it's okay because all that has to happen is the entire Earth just files for bankruptcy, and then the aliens that we owe billions to are just out of luck.
Everything is debt, including wealth.
Weren't we talking about that earlier, Nick? It's like the entire world is like in 100, like the world's total debt is like 100.
Like 100 trillion, and I made a joke like, who do we owe to?
Who do we owe money? What's going on here? I just finished dying from Chris's fall. Jesus Christ.
But really, it's just that money doesn't actually exist.
You do. Yeah, by the way,
Money isn't real.
I apologize for being quiet. I'm literally putting together on the fly a border thing for OBS.
The wall.
He is creating.
So basically, I'm trying to build something so when y'all go to my stream, it literally has everyone's name. So we can. Yeah.
Brandon,
So
See,
you have so much stream delay.
Yeah, I'm not really sure why.
We are just now on your stream talking about buying more things so that other people can buy more things so that other people can buy more things.
Look, don't worry about it.
I like looked over to your stream to see what Simon was saying, and I see myself doing this number. And I'm like, man, that was like fucking 5 minutes ago.
It was that long. It's a pretty decent delay, yeah.
I mean, by the
Wait,
time
Simon
the
was on-
stream's done, people will only just now be listening to this conversation.
So yeah, like back to the fall thing. Like I just imagine like a to be continued thing midway through the fall.
just start playing freaking roundabout right as you like hit the.
I imagine
Okay.
more the Bill Wild ending.
Can I just say there is nothing quite like big band music, you know?
I agree. Although Nick's dad doesn't like big band music, apparently.
Nick's
He's
dad,
not a big. Yeah, he doesn't like jazz for some
Nick's
reason. He's
dad
wrong.
can fall off the face of the planet.
Well,
I mean, I'd rather he didn't because he's paying
How dare
for me living here. So
Well, I mean, you can't also because the world's not fucking flat. Take that, flat earthers.
take that, flat earthers.
suicide
Alright,
by shooting yourself in the back twice.
Fucking flatten my earth? Nah, fuck you. Fuck you, it's my earth. Can't flatten my earth, it's my earth.
I think, well, you see, everyone's completely wrong because the real Messiah knows that the Earth is actually concave.
Oh shit, you're right. That I can't argue with the real Messiah after all. He is the Jesus.
Okay, just let me make sure.
We're talking about Trump here, right?
Faux shizzle my nizzle.
Well, you know, it's like you have the sun, and then the Earth is concave.
you had the sun. You had the
it's
sun
inside of a sphere with the sun
Draw
at
a
the center
circle.
of
Now
it,
that's the.
and we're
draw
on
a
the
circle, that's
inside
the
of the
Earth.
sphere.
The sun sits inside of the concave side, so like this is Earth. The sun's like here, and we just fucking do this around.
I like to
around
imagine
the
that
sun.
the way this happens is like, fuck. I don't want to agree with the globe people because they're scientists and they believe in facts and shit. But I also don't want to be associated with these crazy people who think it's flat. I know, I've got it. It's curved, but the curve is the other way. I'm a fucking genius.
Yeah, fuck these flat earthers. I don't need.
I would not recommend fucking the flat earthers. Then they would procreate.
We don't need more of them. You're right. You're right. We don't need more of them. I want to play big band music on my stream, but I also don't want to get DMCA'd out the ass.
Look for some royalty-free or something.
What are you trying to say, Chris?
So, in theory, that is possible, but in practice, it's just like, what the fuck?
It's possible in theory in the same way that a devil's trident can, in theory, be drawn.
Simon has
Well,
just
saying,
now
if you have
realized how much stream delay there is.
What?
Sorry.
I hope this is not going to look like crap. It's probably going to look like crap, but you know what? I'm kind of used to like that being my standard. All right.
What's going on with Simon?
Simon just now realized how much stream delay there is. He pulled up my stream and your stream.
I don't know what it is because it's
more than a
John,
minute and a half
when we play D&D, I know there's about a 40-second delay, but for some reason today the delay is super strong.
John, do you want me to refer to you as Lucid for the background thing?
Bro, I don't care.
I'm asking.
Call me whatever you want, just don't call me Shirley.
I love how on my stream, I'm
just gonna be at the stream this is sooner.
I am labeled and only I am labeled. And it's purely by accident.
How dare you? How dare you only label yourself? That's okay. I haven't labeled anyone. I just have the sugar daddy.
I mean, it's fine, because Chris is over there labeled as Talia.
I don't know what you're expecting.
All right, border for Lucid.
Is Chris labeled as Talia? No, but I can. Hang on.
Hey, Chris, what do you want to be labeled as? You want me to label you as Talia? I totally do that.
No, look at my stream. Chris is labeled as Talia.
The prophecy! It's come true! Like, apparently, I'm new donation. Lucid is new sub. Chris is Talia. And Brandon is B-Rail guy.
No, actually, look, new sub, Lucid Live Gaming, and it's literally Lucid.
Alright,
I am
Chris.
new as sub.
Chris, what do you want to be known as? Just what up, America?
Chris is fine too.
I'm asking because I've put everybody else's thing, so I'm trying to do it based off. What is your Twitch name? How's that?
I believe my Twitch name is What Up America. No,
it is What Up America. Okay.
I'm going to be using Comic Sans font for everyone's name.
Oh, you're gonna hate what I'm using, but it's what I've used so far, so I'm not changing it. All right, let's bring that size down. Fuck.
There, now I was able to get rid of the new followers, so Chris is labeled just Talia, because I don't know. Actually...
So Chris is labeled just Talia.
I think it's that one. Yeah, it's that one.
Wait, you got rid of what?
All right, it's probably gonna look like shit, but I'm throwing this together. If people don't like it, you know,
because this was entirely unplanned, I just grabbed a scene that I already had and I just took out the bits where gameplay would normally be.
Mm-hmm.
And so there's a stream chat where you can see Simon and Pretzel Rocks saying things. And it all happens to be in the quadrant where Chris is.
And I don't bother streaming because I know that have a too
There we
shitty computer to do that.
Okay. So, time to throw image.
Half of me believes you're actually gonna name me Talia. And I'm just like,
what it is
why?
It's not that I did. What it is it's the new follower label. Because Talia was the last follower. It just happens to be that you are over there where that stream
God.
label is.
Up above me.
Huh?
I'm talking about John, not you. I believe that you actually.
Well, I mean, yeah.
Respect as a
Look,
human.
look down in the bottom corner of your screen. Look right down there. Look right down there. Your name Talia. Your name Talia.
Name Talia.
Now
My name is Talia.
A Nick label. I don't know, Nick. What do you want to be called?
Just use my Twitch name, which is the ninja with 2 eyes.
Praetorian Sands. Thank you for the follow. How you doing, bud? What do you want your name to be?
Like I said, just go by my Twitch name, which is the ninja with 2 eyes. So, THENIINJA.
It's dubiously close to Ninjago.
The ninja.
Go ninja, go ninja, go. Go ninja, go ninja, go.
And now we fucking.
Alright, how do I...
Yeah.
How do I stretch this with a free stretch?
Now we do this.
Well,
Come
look,
over
Simon,
here.
I needed music and I don't want to have to deal with it, so a player like that is the most obvious choice.
Aid source. Once again, we get the Comic Sans font.
I cannot believe that it is almost the end of October.
Honestly, it's kind of odd.
Oh my god. Please take it away.
Apparently we're not doing trick-or-treating this year, I don't think.
Really? Well, I mean, granted. Although, I suppose it wouldn't be too terrible if, like, well, no, because just a bunch of strangers walking up to strangers' doors.
Yeah, well, I mean, it literally makes no difference to me because no one ever comes over here.
I think you should have used wingdings. Wingdings? What do you mean wingdings?
Oh god.
It's a font.
It's a language that nobody can read.
It's a symbol font.
Yeah, like nobody can read it.
Let's see.
Unless like you
I
spend.
do have wingdings.
Someone.
I have the wingdings.
Someone could.
They have-
Oh wait, no, it's called Marlet.
Someone could probably learn to read it. And I say this as someone who
Nobody cares to.
And I say this as someone who created an alphabet. You could learn to read it, but no one wants to take the fucking time to do that.
Ain't nobody
Exactly.
got time for that.
Ain't nobody got time for that.
It's like if
nobody
you
got time for
wanted,
that.
you could learn to read words in like Elvish script or Dwarvish runes, but no
So
one cares.
In the top right of the screen, that is apparently Marlet font.
Square, upside down, triangle, downward bracket, dot, upward bracket. Cool.
Yikes, Talia. Not thrilled I'm being labeled as that idiot.
Ooh!
Ooh.
How you got any comebacks for that? If not, you may want to purchase yourself some insurance for that bun.
Well, there.
Well, at least I
There.
am willing to show my face.
Now Nick is Talia. Because that sounded like a very Nick thing to say. We're just gonna move Talia's name around to different people when they say something. When Talia says something that person might say.
That works for me. Talia,
if your has gotten better, then come talk to us. Who is Praetorian Sands?
Oh, that's me.
You're No, you're not. You're Praetorian Sands?
No.
Oh.
Only if he has a second account.
Yes, I do.
He has 2 accounts.
He's Talia.
You're Talia!
Yeah, I'm not gonna go. I have a second Twitch account because it makes it useful for me to see. Well, it used to make it useful for me to see shit. Now I just have it. And there's no real reason to bother logging his computer into a new one because there's no benefit to it. Oh yeah, Simon has Air Nico and Air Nico. It's really fun.
Why is your name gotta be so big, Chris?
You can come with Chris.
Why is your name gotta be so big, Chris? Oh, God.
there's no X.
Someone drop the hammer on that bitch.
I would, but I'm not a mod here.
Third side! Where is my hammer drop? I don't want to open up mod options. I'm gonna have to open up mod options, ain't I?
Yes, probably.
what is it? A bot attacking your thing?
Where's my anti-drop? Jesus.
Um.
Simon,
Of course.
come be a nerd with us.
Or don't, because I've already taken the time making everybody else's border for my stream.
How do I drop banhammer on human? How do human drop ban hammer? I have done try.
You could ask Simon if he were here because he's very proficient at it.
Mod. There we go.
He is very proficient at it.
Okay.
You don't.
Everybody's-
You don't need to have a webcam.
Yeah.
Lucid, use that command that Simon just put in there.
There we go.
Lucid, Simon just gave you a handy command. Use it.
Okay.
Nope, wrong. False.
Alright.
I entered that incorrectly.
Did you?
I like how my name is like perfectly within
Just
the
the
width of the
actual,
screen.
the full space used.
There we go. Thank you, Simon. You're a doll.
Alright. Start streaming. I think I did okay.
I do show that my moderator is in fact in the chat. So fuck you, bud. I'm just kidding, Third Side. I love you. I love you like a brother. A brother that I sometimes want to strangle, but I love you.
Brothers are 4.
Alright. There we go. I'm gonna post this in the I'm gonna post this stream in the main bridge if y'all wanna check out me playing some Halo.
We're gonna be looking at Halo.
Hello.
Oh god, now I gotta move everyone's things around. Lucid's no longer in the top right. Lucid's dead center. Fucking Chris.
Lucid, you screwed
Chris
up
is on
my
the other
system.
side. I didn't screw up your system. I'm moving everything around right now.
No,
Now
it wasn't you. It was the
It was Simon. Don't
Simon
don't
joined.
talk to me like I'm some sort of
everything up.
bitch.
I do that. It's pretty
Alright,
great.
you know what?
I don't even have
Screw
to do
it.
anything. I screw everything up.
You know what? You know what? You know what? You know what?
That
I've
takes skill.
somehow-
That takes skill.
I've
Great.
somehow opened the browser in
The browser?
I somehow opened Twitch in Streamlabs.
Oh, okay. I see how this works now.
Like, do you see this? How have I done this? How have I managed to replace?
What have you done?
Try. There is a way to fix that. There is a way to fix that. I don't know what the way to fix it though.
Hey, that's
I've
so
done
helpful.
that in the past once. I don't know how I fixed it.
It's so helpful. What if I refresh chat? Oh, they did it. They did it. I hit refresh chat and it fucking went away.
I didn't know there's a refresh chat button. That's helpful for the future.
I never would have guessed that you could do that.
How? Why? Why is that a thing that can happen?
I think it's just Twitch things. They're just importing the actual Twitch chat, like the actual Twitch chat module. And because it's actually Twitch.
Oh yeah, because it is literally the same.
Yeah. Since it's actually Twitch there.
Fucking
you can
Windows.
go into Twitch.
It's so weird.
But yeah,
It is weird.
So Simon, I understand you've been playing Banished again this week.
Yeah. That's been a thing.
That's a game I
I've been
haven't.
playing the
So why weren't you joining us with D&D earlier before we came to the podcast again?
I got dinner maybe half an hour ago because the times changed.
And everyone was just really fucking confused.
Yeah. UK's daylight saving times change tonight. America changes in a week.
All right, there we go.
Yes.
Good
That's
enough.
not-
Because
Oh.
America travels a week slower than the UK.
I'm not sure about that. UK is lagging behind America at this point.
Ah, shit. So the US travels faster. It's a whole space time thing. We think the world isn't round, it isn't flat, and it isn't concave. It's a bunch of wibbly wobbly fucking continents and stuff.
Every country
Alright.
is its own time.
Fucking countries are just fucking zooming around out here,
Mm-hmm.
and we're like, but it's round. No, bitch. We're traveling
but it's
faster right now.
round.
But it's
Each
countries.
country is its own space station.
Exactly.
It's its own space station.
It's its own space station. That's
Like when you go over the water, you aren't actually seeing water. What you're seeing is space.
That's why if you fall into the water for too long, you die. It's not because you
Alright.
drown, it's because it's just space.
It's just space.
I had taken the time to actually make a fancy border for every single one of our the players, and then fucking Simon joined and screwed up the entire thing. So I was like, all
You're
right,
welcome.
I'm not doing this again.
Why do you think I have opted to go the option of just scuffed stream?
Because I'm trying to make things look pseudo-professional. I'm failing at it, but, you know.
Pseudo professional.
and that's where your first mistake was made.
Honestly, just slap some text on the screen and fucking move it around.
That's what I do normally. That's
I only
pseudo-professional.
just now realized I could pop out the thing and
Look,
have it much easier.
Chris's name is now Sideways.
I
See? You can do whatever. I'm gonna move you down
No,
here.
I'm
Brandon's
not gonna
be in the
bother.
middle of the screen. Simon's on top of Chris's face now.
Perfect.
Fucking my name is gonna be the size of the screen. Boom.
Alright.
10 out of 10 stream.
So this is basically what you're. If you
out of
go
10.
on my stream, all you're getting is like the five of us in a corner and me loading up some Halo.
Nice.
I need to remember. Is that the right way? Yeah, that's the right way. There we go.
Oh,
We'll
my
fucking
God.
move things back because we're being professional today, boys.
Apparently we're being professional. I don't know
Are you
when that
fucking
happened.
kidding
Wait,
me?
you wanna see my professional BRB screen? You ready for this?
I don't think I am.
I have 28 fucking emails from work.
Alright, what are we playing on? Easy, normal, heroic, or legendary?
Legendary.
Obviously.
Alright.
All spells.
Oh,
All of them.
oh, it's my baby. Hello. Oh, thank you for.
Did it not install Halo? Which Halos did you actually download, game?
Yes. Stop.
Excuse me while I go scream in the abyss for a second.
You know what I
All
miss?
right.
I miss playing Mansions of Madness.
That was fun. Holy heck, that was really fun. Oh,
Hey Nick, Talia's simping for you because you want to look professional.
we've got Halo 3 and ODST on there. Huh.
I mean, every professional streamer needs a simp, so.
This is true. This is actually the
It's like
truth.
she just circles around all of us. And like, who are you in the mood to simp for today?
Throwing darts at a board.
I mean, that's what fans are
That's a
meant
good
to
dog.
do.
That's what fans are meant to do.
Hashtag,
Throw a dart at the board. I've decided to be your fan today.
All right.
hashtag,
I don't.
hashtag best fan 2020.
It works.
Hashtag OnlyFan 2020.
Oh.
All right. Did you at least What did you install, game? If you didn't install that, you need 80 fucking gigs. You better have installed
yeah,
one
no.
of these.
It should have installed CE
Should have at
at
least
least.
installed CE.
Yeah.
That's the thing.
But here's the problem. You said it installed 80 gigs.
Yeah.
Master Chief Collection is 134.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
You haven't installed a significant.
I
portion.
installed every. I
Oh,
literally
God.
hit install. So let's go take a look.
You
See
go into
here.
install,
What
and
is?
then you need to go to the DLC, and you need to make sure the DLC is installed as well. It will install the base game, and then it won't install the rest of the DLC.
I'm trying to
because
find where the DLC for this
Steam
is
is
at.
fucking dumb.
So,
It's not Steam that I've downloaded it through. That's the problem.
It's
Oh, it's even
you
better
guys
then.
talking about
Xbox.
gigabytes has reminded me of something.
Oh no! What?
You know what I've been having to deal with the last 2 weeks?
Hmm.
Significant amounts of porn in your inbox.
If only. No. My mom.
That's not a
Wait, then
problem.
who have I been sending it to?
That's not a problem. God.
My
Someone's been masquerading as Brandon. He's been stealing my nudes.
My mother has decided to become a real estate agent.
Oh no!
I know who it was. It was
Good luck.
This is the perfect time to do that.
And so, yeah. And so, for this, she needs a laptop. And I'm like, okay, so I'll do a little bit of research and figure out what kind of laptop is best for you. So I go to make the recommendations, you know, things like it should have maybe like 500 gigabytes of hard disk space, so you can have all the files and whatever. Probably at least I would prefer it if it had at least 8 gigs of RAM, because that way it'll basically never be slow.
Yep.
And it should probably be at least 15 inches for the screen, so that, you know, you can fucking see shit on it.
Mm-hmm.
Now-
Right. It's like a little notebook thing.
Right. Now, something like that will generally run anywhere from 600 to, like, at the very top end, if you get, like, an elite book or something, probably, like, $1,000, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
She's like, no, I don't want to pay more than 300 for it. And I'm like,
Then you're getting a junker from like 03.
right. So I'm like,
Oh, why do people just... They make an arbitrary number in their head without actually realizing what is necessary for
and so
these
I'm
things.
like, okay, I'm not going to be looking at a laptop for you because this is just going to be infuriating. And so I sent her a message like, okay, look, it needs to have at least 500 gigs of RAM or like a huge flash drive or something for all your fucking files. It needs to have at least 8 gigs and it should be at least this big. And I told her what all the problems will be if it doesn't meet those conditions. Now, and then I then ended it with, if it doesn't meet all of these conditions, I do not want to hear any complaints from you because it annoys you that it does any of the things that I've warned you will happen if it doesn't meet these requirements. You know?
Okay.
Because it's just like, I'm done at that point. I've told you why it has to have all these things. If you can't do that, do not complain to me about it because I've told you. I literally said, you have been warned.
Mm-hmm.
that's the thing, right? She had like this old laptop, and all she ever did was complain about it. And it's because it's like 6 years old. It has like 250 gigabytes that are filled with garbage, a really slow processor, and like 4 gigs of RAM.
If it had 400 gigs of RAM, like she's running off of a fucking full server system, but just has nothing to fucking do.
If you have 400 gigs of RAM on your laptop, you're basically holding a supercomputer.
Yeah.
Just a little server.
I have the world's most compact server. Where do you store it? It's a laptop. What? Yeah.
It's not even compact. It's just at the very bottom of the laptop. You just got a box that steadily comes out. It's just RAM chip after RAM chip after RAM chip.
It's like bolted onto the side of the laptop.
You say this, okay? So my
1 gigabyte ones.
I don't know if I'm pretty sure I've told everyone this, but I work in a factory, right?
Yeah.
And I take care of a part of their parts inventory. Now, I was having a conversation with this dude who is our manufacturing manager. He's like a general manufacturing manager. And he was showing me this like little drive thing that is basically just a processor with integrated operating system.
How much dedicated RAM does it have?
16 gigs.
Can it run a Minecraft server?
Yes, actually.
Yes.
But it's like, he basically had folded inside of this, like, basically an oversized wallet, all the components for a functioning computer. And I'm just like, what the shit? I'm just like, is this what it felt like when people saw, like, a laptop for the first time?
Is that the little like
when the
USB
cell phone
computer
came
thing?
out.
Yes, exactly. It's the little USB computer thing.
Yeah, I've seen Life of Boris do a fucking video with that shit.
I'm just like, before you know it, you're just going to like, you just get like this little mat you roll out, and that's a computer. That's going to be like 15 years, I'm telling you.
It's they're able to make parts smaller and smaller now. I mean, like we're actually starting to delve into the realm of micro engineering and like nano.
He was telling me that they are working on a solid crystal memory core.
Yep.
Yeah,
that's the thing.
Crystal is like the highest, like one of the highest like data storage devices.
It's got the highest density, but also has stability.
I'm like, I remember this from like fucking like what was it?
Sci-fi.
Fucking Stargate, where they had a data crystal
also,
from
Talia,
from
I'm
a
sorry
ship
for like
I
didn't you say anything to me in the chat. I've been busy trying to fix this shit. So,
but I'm just like, holy fucking shit! We're actually gonna have like fucking data crystals and shit to plug in.
I can't wait to be able to plug into a USB, just a literal crystal, and that holds all like 500 terabytes of data. I just plug it in.
And
then there are going to be synthetic crystals that hold even more, and then further synthesized.
Yeah, it's like by the time my niece is an adult, I'll be telling her about. I remember back when you used to have a crystal that was the size of your thumb, and she's like, "Yeah, whatever, Uncle Brandon."
You'll be talking about hard drive spin. The way we stored data was by having a metal disk spinning a million RPM or 1,000 RPM or something like that. And if the header wasn't in the right place, it would start scraping everything.
I don't trust none of that newfangled crystal stuff. Give me a spinning magnetic disc any day.
I remember the day. When you could only fit approximately 3 games on one hard drive.
3 games? Wow, that was a big hard drive.
They were GTA and GTA's expansions.
And
we
sometimes Halo.
Different games because
it's like back in my day, we had keyboards and mice, and they were separate things, and you had to move them around.
Back in my day, a mouse was
It's
more
like-
than just a
And
rat.
it's just like, what are you talking about? No, you've always just like controlled it on your forearm, you know.
You've always just thought about what you wanted to do. What are you talking
I
about?
mean,
Here's
using
eyes in my head.
Yeah,
Like the-
what are you talking about, Great Uncle? We've always just thought about it, right? And it just happens.
augmented reality.
Yeah.
That's the thing that's actually happening, and it's fucking terrifying, and I love it.
It's like,
Bro, have you seen the fucking smart glasses
It's like
that
Yes.
project directly onto your retina?
it's
I
like
have seen those.
it's like it's like
they're amazing.
back in my day we had screens. It's like what? What's a
No.
screen?
We always had lasers. We always had lasers pointed directly into our retinas. God.
No. We always just had hollow projectors, right? No. Like we had these big rectangular things that like had a glass front, and that's where the image was.
What? You can't put images on glass.
We've lost the technology for it. That's why these advances have happened. We've lost the technology to do what we used
It's
to.
like
It was just like, fuck, we gotta invent something.
you introduce them to like they get introduced to Star Trek. It's like, hey, look at this documentary about the past.
Look how big their screens are. What are even those for?
Bro, I want to live to a day where people are looking back at like sci-fi TV shows and thinking that they're like I want to live to that age of stupidity where people are mistaking sci-fi shows for actual historical movies. No. I live for the day that we have a movie that's like in the intro it says based on historical events. and it's like a fucking Star Wars movie. Like we've got movies of World War II now. In the future, like the shit that we watch for entertainment now is gonna be the World War movies.
Oh dear.
Starships tearing each other apart, fucking laser swords, and just
It's like, is that Space Force?
Like that's
everybody laughs at it now.
It's gonna be amazing in the future.
I'm
The
just
one
really
thing-
sad
the
that the
thing
best we
Trump
could
is
come
ahead
up
of his
with.
time on.
I'm just really sad the best they could come up with was Space Force. It sounds like a parody.
It is.
It is
100%
basically
a parody.
It is basically a parody.
Except-
We are
ex-
the parody of the Empire from Star Wars.
The problem is that it's real and it's actually happening.
Yeah, but okay, but see,
Have
here's
you
the
guys
thing,
seen
right?
the Space Force show on Netflix?
No.
yes,
No.
I have.
I highly
I'll try
recommend
Frozen.
it. It makes
Here's-
me laugh so much.
Guys. Here's the thing, though. Like, we laugh at it, but the way technology's going, eventually we're going to need a force in space. The way that technology's going and the way that the world is leaning towards, eventually we will need it. The problem is we don't need it now, and we won't need it in the near future.
I know, there's literally nothing
makes
wrong
it
with
fucking
having Space Command. When we had Space Command as part of the Air Force, that's all we really needed because that's where our technology level is. Maybe in another 15, 20 years, we might need an actual Space Force.
The problem is,
Oh, and Chris has died.
goodbye, Chris. Well, now I've got to move things around again, damn it!
Okay, I have reached the point where I'm about ready to throw things. So
over
we're
here
gonna pick
now.
a different game. What game should I
Over
play?
here now.
Minecraft.
Minecraft.
God damn it! And now he's back. Fuck you, Chris. Fuck you.
I thought you were about to break out into song there.
But it's like, holy fuck, technology is just going so fucking fast. I'm like, God, is this what my grandpa felt like?
I mean, it's been going fast for the past 20 or 30 years, really.
I know, but I'm used to being up to date with it, not surprised by it.
No, the technology is advancing at an exponential rate right now. Like, legitimately.
Yeah.
there's been studies done to like try and predict where our technology level is going to be at. And the problem is the predictions are all over the place because there are so many like I keep looking over here because that's where I'm used to having my camera, but I've put it in front of me because I'm not. The problem is that we're making so many advances so quickly at just an alarmingly abnormal rate that, god damn it, Chris, how'd you fucking get over here? You were over here.
Oh, Chris, nice walk.
I just need to make like 7 fucking Chris name tags and fucking place them all over the screen.
You know, just do that.
Just activate
Everybody is Chris.
Shows up. Just everyone is Chris. This entire
every single name of Chris. That's it.
Yes. Yeah, then I'll never have to move anything.
Okay.
But anyways, like the experts that are trying to figure out like where we're going technologically can't pinpoint anything accurately because we've hit kind of like a golden age in our like technological advances. We're constantly inventing new stuff and pushing further and it's not Chris, but now you're on the other side again, you fuck.
The researchers though have been trying to figure this out since like the 60s and 70s, you know, during the space launch and everything like that, and you can't predict it.
Yeah.
You're about to strangle him. You can't predict it. Who could have predicted really accurately in the 70s that in the 60s that we were going to have the internet? Who could have predicted that we were going to have smartphones? Who could have predicted that we were going to have VR?
I mean, Star Trek did all right with predicting.
These are all the things that you can say will happen, but you can't pinpoint when it will happen.
Right.
In Star Trek, it's a long future thing. They still have screens in Star Trek.
Yeah. We've actually surpassed some of the technology.
While I think that as consumers, we may be able to eventually reach a post-screen world, I don't imagine that like a military application will ever be able to completely do away with a screen.
Possibly not, but even in civilian cases, they still have screens in Star Trek. So that's why I'm saying...
It's just so rare to encounter civilians.
It is.
Star Trek.
It is.
I can't recall.
Okay, I'm about ready to start. As soon as freaking Genshin finishes loading, we're going to play that instead, because literally the only solution I've been able to find to fix it is apparently uninstall and reinstall the game.
I'm installing it right now. But because I'm streaming, my internet is throttled for my downloads. So I've only got 25 gigs downloaded right now.
You're fine.
How big is it?
119.4 gigs.
Oh, nice.
Which is weird because on the my version says it's 89.
Imagine, though, right? Could you imagine?
I don't know why. Do you have Games Pass?
Yes.
Could you guys imagine trying to explain to someone from like 1950, oh yeah, we're working on using a crystal as computer memory storage?
I mean, they did actually experiment with it. The problem was, like, at the time, we didn't have the technology to like reliably read from it.
Because it's very much precision engineering for that. Very precise stuff.
But they would probably.
But even then, it is
that
still
you were talking about fucking witchcraft or something.
Well, I mean, yeah, but
It's like in this crystal is the sum total of all of human knowledge.
I have everything you could possibly learn here, right here.
And everything that we've learned up to your point in time is in about this millimeter.
No, I didn't.
No, you see, here's the thing, right? The problem with it, if you could even if you even had an actual physical crystal that you stored things on, because you couldn't read from it, you could literally be talking all this stuff. I have all of the world's knowledge stored on this crystal right here.
And their response is, okay, so tell me any of it.
The problem is like, you don't believe me? That's your problem. I can't show you anything.
Well, no, that's why you brought your palm crystal reader.
Which you power from your chest arc reactor.
You have you just have fucking Tony Stark walking behind you. Show me anything on that crystal, old man. I don't believe you.
Alright, I think I may have figured. Alright, I think I figured out.
Checks all the information in your mind.
It looks like he's dead again.
No, I think his camera fell.
Okay.
How did Chris fall again?
I think I have
Chris
got.
fell again because I just watched it.
Right.
Chris, how did you fall again?
Okay,
A broken chair.
John, I figured out what was going on. There is literally 2 Halo the Master Chief collections, and if you one of them is 89 gigs, that's just the standalone. The bundle is 119.
Yeah, the bundle has, well, because the thing is if you buy MCC, you get Halo 1, 2, 3, and 4.
Yeah.
And then if you get the bundle, then you got 1, 2, 3, 4, the anniversary editions, Reach, and ODST. As well as, I believe, it also comes with the digital soundtrack.
Yes.
Yes,
Which I fucking love.
It's
I
really
understand that, but why is it that I have to install the 119 gigabyte version to get the games to work?
You don't. You can, if you install the 89 gig version, you have to go into options, installed content, and then decide which games you want to have installed. Which is nice because it allows you to conserve on space. The bundle does not.
Alright.
The bundle, it just automatically installs everything.
Which would be not a problem if it actually installed the things. It wasn't installing them. That was the problem.
Oh.
So I literally had to...
Yeah, Microsoft does some fucky stuff sometimes.
This is why I'm downloading it through the Xbox app in hopes that it was trying to be better.
Only sometimes. Wow.
Don't get too mad at them. Because here's the thing. Don't get too mad at them because it's their first real foray into having a stable PC anything.
Since
other than
Halo.
Yeah.
Can I just say?
No, because they released Halo 2 for Vista. Halo 2 came out for Vista. It wasn't stable.
Can we?
But they released it.
I hate to interrupt this. Can I direct your attention to the main bridge again? That link, Crunchy Bovine Cocoa Dat Boy. What the actual shit?
Yeah.
Who the fuck?
And the previous one before, enticing obedient opossum curselet.
Yeah.
What is this?
I don't know.
It's a fun way to do some sort of, no, I'm not going to say encryption, but just randomness. Instead of generating random letters like what YouTube does, you just generate random words.
Crunchy Bovine Cocoa Dat Boy.
They've got a database of like, I think it was like so many thousands of words, including that boy, and they just tell the random word generator, grab words from this. This is your link now.
This is for you. Have fun.
Simple.
You look at it. I don't like that, but okay.
I think Chris needs to reconsider his philosophy of, oh yeah, I know exactly how to fall into my chair.
I think Chris needs to reconsider his philosophy of knowing how to operate technology effectively. There we go. Now we've got some camera connection again. We still only see a chair.
That hard to manage chair technology.
Honestly, I'm still trying to pass people.
So Simon, I've now
Yeah.
started onto my second episode of Jodie Whittaker Doctor Who.
Right.
I have to say, I am enjoying her as the Doctor.
Yes. She is a good doctor.
Not enough has happened in the series yet for me to have any sense about how I feel about the series overall, but I really do enjoy her as the Doctor.
She is genuinely a very fun doctor.
So,
And the crew can be pretty good. Can be.
it's just really weird because we've gotten into this thing where, okay, we're traveling with a family again now.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, alright, Dude Bro's childhood friend, and Dude Bro's step-grandpa.
Yes.
A little bit fucking random.
I think the very first episode of the season of Jodie Whittaker is genuinely my favorite of Jodie Whittaker, Doctor.
Where she's like, she doesn't remember who she is because she fell out of her TARDIS, and there's just some alien.
And there was like character development.
There we go.
On. There was some fun
I've got
stuff
it
going
set
on
up.
here
We're gonna
and
play
there.
this. We're gonna play some Happy Genshin Impact because fucking there you look. Nothing bad. I mean, I'm good.
Right, that's how they got to the planet they're on, because they were tracking her TARDIS.
Yes. The second one was pretty fun.
I have to admit, I was a little bit concerned when I saw her falling out of the TARDIS, and then it's just, fire on the inside. It's like, that's a little tiny bit concerning. I don't remember the TARDIS being so dramatic before, but,
It was pretty dramatic during the change between Tennant and Smith.
I mean, yeah, that was like energy arcs and stuff. It wasn't like literally bursting into flame and.
I'm pretty certain it was on fire for a very long time.
I do remember it falling on its side though. That was a bit bizarre.
Smith's one was when as soon as they turned into Smith, the entire place was on fire, and then it crashed into Thingy's back, Amy Pong's back garden, and it was still smoking because he vented a whole bunch of the TARDIS stuff into the swimming pool, something like that.
And I remember that the TARDIS exploding was what was causing the crack in the wall. Oh, sorry. Spoilers for like a 5-year-old Doctor Who series.
That spanned for way too long. Oh dear.
Yeah, I love how like people feel the need to include spoilers for like things that are like fucking 25 years old. It's like, if no one's seen it by now, that's their fucking problem.
Preach it!
Oh dear.
I mean, I can understand if it's like, okay, this just came out like earlier this year, maybe you've had to put it off for some reason. That I can understand. But when it gets like 3 years out and I'm like, no more spoiler warnings. This is ridiculous. You couldn't find the time to watch it in 3 years. You deserve to have it spoiled.
Fuck. Jodie's first season was 2017. God.
Holy fuck, that was 3 years ago?
It was.
And I'm only just now able to watch it?
Yep.
Coincidentally, I guess coincidentally, I would like to say that has nothing to do with my 3-year rule. That's just pure random coincidence.
I'm not about to spoil the rest of the season because I don't remember most of it. I'm going to be perfectly honest. I watched them all
that's
once.
The thing, right?
And like, it was good enough.
Well, like when we were talking about Doctor Who before, I was like trying to remember. So I was like, was that Dr. Matt Smith or was that David Tennant or a Wild Thomas appeared or what's going on?
Oh no! It's you. Perfect.
So, Tom, if you look in the main bridge, you'll see that Chris fell twice.
Chris has fallen over twice.
Yes.
Yep.
Yeah, I saw. Don't worry.
I made a little song of it as well.
You made a song of him falling over.
It's not even a song, it's a fucking nursery rhyme that I just changed.
Tom, do you have like mood lighting?
Yeah, my light changes color.
Okay, because like you spawned in. You joined in, and then you were green, and then I looked away and looked back, and it was blue, and I'm like,
Da woody da da.
Dabu dee, dabu die. If I were green, I would die. Oh, there we go.
Yeah, we were just talking about how I finally made it to the second episode of Jodie Whittaker, Doctor Who. And
I remember that episode.
I enjoy Jodie Whittaker as the Doctor, at least. Jury's still out on the season overall, the show overall.
You will love it.
Oh, man.
Yeah, we were talking about how in the
Hi,
future.
John.
Hello.
You haven't said hello to me yet. I got sad.
I was.
Oh yeah, weren't people looking at like 1,000-year charge diamond batteries or something?
The fuck are we doing? Are we playing D&D or are we just streaming?
No.
Oh, we're doing the other side of the rail.
Because currently it's like 3 hours after it's supposed to be starting. Because, you know, England's in daylight savings or no more in daylight savings, and USA is.
Oh, I remember that now. Yeah. Brandon, we're gonna have to push it forward, you know. We're gonna have to push back the start time.
Next week is gonna go back to normal.
Oh, fantastic.
America's things on the 1st.
You not fucking.
America's fixed on the 1st.
It's on it's on the 1st. It's fine.
It's fixed.
I'm a little bit sad, but also I spent yesterday with Alex and Kayla and them and their animals and all the chaos.
I heard. It was very loud.
Yeah. And so I didn't feel like playing Man Down today, so.
Where did Chris go? Is Chris crying because he fell over?
I don't know.
I think
Chris is just chat stream now.
He may have.
Chat stream.
He may have.
Chat stream.
He may have hit
Hog.
his head. So.
Hog.
Probably just going to make sure he's not bleeding.
Pog champ.
You have
Hog.
been
Hog champ.
Pog champ.
You're like
Pog.
You get so excited.
Hoggy
every
Woggoos.
talk. Every single time I talk, you get so excited.
John.
He's my baby.
It's with his dog.
John, why didn't you speak to me like that?
Huh? Why don't I speak to you like that? Because you're not a tiny dog who I adore.
I thought I was a human which you adore.
Yeah, you are. But I only talk to tiny dogs that I adore like that.
Oh.
Yeah. Remember what I said. Animals over humans every day.
Oh, I said that as well, yeah. I get it.
I mean, I think most people could.
I mean, you don't talk to me the way that you talk to Ozzy.
Was he a twat? And he loves it.
I come back, no BRB message didn't send, judging by the fact that it said BRB/ and a bot was banned. What else did you miss? Nothing. I'm slowly turning the stream into a text abomination.
Why?
I don't know.
Because
I've labeled Chris's chair because he's been gone too long.
Chris's chair.
Chris is just chair now.
Draw a person on Chris's chair.
Oh. Wait, I don't know if I can do that.
You could do one of those Sky people. ASCII.
ASCII.
Brandon, in 2 days, well, next stream, you know what's going to happen next stream?
What?
I will be a sub for 12 months.
Jeez.
Nice.
Oh, wait!
There's a whiteboard.
I can't believe it's been that long.
There we go.
Insanity.
But yeah, I'm actually looking forward to when we actually get the opportunity to play the next bit. Because now I'll have been planning it for 3 weeks.
Means nothing can go wrong.
We've been in a 24-hour questionable place, so it's fine.
We're just getting our mind in the mindset, you know.
Well, I mean, because it's a great setup for Halloween, because I guess it will actually be Halloween week. Next week.
Halloween.
Halloween.
It'll be technically it'll be the day after Spookums Eve.
It will be the hallowed week.
But because you're in a pocket dimension inside of the Hartnell, which is powered down and locked out.
Right. Okay.
Because you guys use you use its emergency jump, so it's perfect.
Right. Okay.
I love that nobody remembered that the power went out on it, except like me and Chris. I think remembered.
There we go.
I would kind of hope that Simon would remember, since he's the one who.
I did remember. I didn't forget that. What are you talking about?
Well, yeah, because like Nick said that only he and Chris remembered. I'm pretty sure Simon remembers. He's literally the one who said to do so.
I did him. I was the one who called for the emergency. Get the
Okay,
from here.
I'm sorry. I am sorry, Simon. To be fair, it seems like everybody is forgotten, and they use excuse. It was 2 weeks ago.
It was 2 weeks ago.
Please keep it like that.
Genuinely was 2 weeks ago, though.
John, could you not make my writing Comic Sans, and only me, not my writing as Comic Sans?
Huh?
Comic Sans.
I'm looking at your stream, and you've made me Comic Sans.
Just make him also
Everyone's
wingdings.
Comic Sans.
Yeah, hold on, John. Hold on.
Everyone's Comic Sans.
Use that.
John, make him also wingdings.
I've sent you something, John. Use that.
Oh, if y'all are interested in watching me play, like I said, I got Genshin finally loaded up and working.
Ugh.
So something's working today, finally.
What's going on? Hi, Simon.
Hi.
Something's finally working.
John, has your screen just got black or is that just...
Oh yeah,
just-
Tom, you weren't here earlier, but
What?
we
It is black.
were talking about the Academy Awards.
Oh no, let's not discuss those.
We were looking at the movies that premiered this year. It's not a great list.
Really? What do you think I've been ignoring it for like the past?
What movies came out this year?
Oh god, it's
Uh,
The new
Mulan?
Christopher Nolan came out.
There we go.
Oh yeah, Tenet did come out. That's true.
Oh yeah, Mulan. Is it out? Yeah, it is
And,
out. It's digital. though.
Yeah, it came out on Disney.
well,
Is
does
that
that
counted
count
as a proper
'cause
release
does it-
for it, though?
With the Academy Awards, doesn't it have to be released in at least specific theaters?
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. It was.
Not anymore. No.
I remember
Because
that was a rule. for
the
Academy
platform of
Awards.
streaming's become so popular that they've had to change it up.
I thought they were trying to. Oh no, the BRB's behind Chris.
He is big BRB
thought
boy. He's
The purpose
BRB.
of it was trying to like keep people going to the cinema or some shit like
Yeah,
that.
well, it ain't working.
It really hasn't
Everyone
worked for the
knows
past
it's not working.
3 decades.
And with the
I mean, fuck-
impact of COVID, I think when COVID over, people will want to go back. for
There's
a bit
like
of
there's
nostalgia
like
sake.
20 movies that came out this year, and one of them is an Adam Sandler movie. There's Sonic the Hedgehog.
Oh god,
Yeah.
yeah, I forgot about Sonic.
Wait, that came out this year?
Yeah, February, Valentine's Day.
Fucking
Just
hell.
think about this.
I know, right?
Best animated feature could potentially be Trolls World Tour.
No, it's gonna be Sonic.
I don't think that's an
You
animated
never know
feature.
with them.
That's live action.
Sonic.
Oh
Sonic.
yeah, it is.
I guess you are right. If. Oh
Both
lord.
in it.
You know what?
I personally, if what the fuck was it called? I can't remember now. Well, I can't remember the name of the movie. I literally said it earlier. Onward. There we go. If Onward doesn't win Best Animated Feature, there's no hope for the Academy.
Which one's Onward?
It's the Disney movie that came out.
It's the Disney Pixar D&D
Oh
movie.
yeah, I see it now. Yeah. becomes a
Disney
wizard.
Pixar what?
It's the Disney Pixar D&D movie.
Is it a D&D movie?
It's
I don't know.
about this kid and his brother whose father was apparently a wizard in a world where they have to go on an adventure to bring him back in some kind of simulacra form. And they get the help of a manticore along the way. But it's just...
Alright.
The explanation for their world is they have magic, but it's just technology was easier.
What's going to be best picture?
I don't know. There's really no good candidates, really.
It'll probably be Tenet, honestly. Because it's a Nolan film. That already brings the director power straight up.
This is true.
Let's see. Yep. Oscar predictions. Let's go to Variety. I am a bright boy. I've become white.
I'm just casually listening to y'all talk about movies. I don't even know,
Best
like...
picture. Let's see. Nomadland. What's this? Yeah, because there's Netflix stuff on here as well. Like One Night in Miami, Amazon Studios, Trial of Chicago 7, Netflix, Mank, Netflix.
Is Netflix gonna dominate the Academy Awards?
Most likely, yeah. I don't know.
Praise the Lord and pass the ammunition that will all stay free.
I see Steven Yeun. You might get it.
Are you
Best
singing
film
Keep Your
editing. That
Rifle
could
by
be
Your Side from
probably-
Far Cry 5?
Huh?
Don't worry about it.
Okay.
Chris is still gone.
Yeah, leave him.
Might
Nobody
have died.
cares,
That's all good.
John. Nobody cares.
I care.
How is Tenet number 9? The editing for that film is fantastic.
What do you mean? How is Tenet number 9?
Tenet's
the-
the new the Nolan movie.
Nolan film with the best film
Oh,
editing. Yeah.
If you don't stop shooting me with your damn electric crossbow,
Oh my
What was I
god.
gonna say? If you don't stop shooting with your cum. That would have been funny.
Where's my Talia tag?
Oh, yeah.
there's a running joke
Variety
that
is predicting that Minari is at the highest position.
Where is my Talia tag?
Why are you tagging Talia? That's disgusting.
no, we're tagging you as Talia because the running joke is whoever says the most Talia-esque thing becomes Talia.
No, okay, so I'm Talia.
For the moment, yes.
You wanna know what's really funny? On my stream, right, I kind of stripped out bits to have it up there. And one of the, you know how I have that follow tag?
Yeah.
Talia was my most recent follower, and it happened to be
Oh,
that
no.
Chris was in that corner, and so it looked like Chris was labeled as Talia. It was fantastic. Soul. Pixar's making a film called Soul?
Oh,
I love lo-fi. Why do I love lo-fi so much?
because it's just chill.
It is just chill.
Yeah.
That's the entire point of it.
Have you heard of agoraphobic yet, John?
Yeah.
Thoughts?
Well, Disney Studios.
Thoughts?
Yeah, on it?
They're pretty good. It's another one of those bands that I definitely would like.
Corpse.
Huh?
Agoraphobic by Corpse is a band.
No, it's okay. What I meant was they like as a whole.
Okay, right.
It's one of those things that I'd have to like be in the
Mood.
like mindset for. Not necessarily mood.
For it.
Not necessarily mood. Just like I because it's weird. Because like you know how you can
What the shit? How is Tremors still going?
What do you mean?
this.
There's a new Tremors movie out this year.
What?
Why?
I agree. Why?
Has anybody heard of a movie called Die by Death?
No, it just sounds
by
Death by
Death.
Daylight. That does.
That's in a whatever the hell it is. It's in a movie theater that I drove past at work.
Die by Death, you say?
Die by Death.
I literally don't see it anywhere
Okay, so
on the internet.
I think I've seen number 2. I might have seen number 3. I've not seen. Where's 4?
Murder by Death?
I like how it just
Oh
jumps
yeah, Murder
to
by Death.
oh,
That's a
right.
1976 movie.
Tremors 4. That's
76.
So they're just doing old movies.
Oh, okay.
Oh, I remember Murder by Death. Nick, your dad talked about Murder by Death.
Did he?
Yes, it's where a bunch of like Agatha Christie detectives get together and try and figure out who dies.
Right, that's right, yeah. Okay, yeah. Because, like, Poirot shows up and everything. Yeah. I remember.
Yeah.
Lady, oh god, I can't think of the one. Lady Chin? Or Madam Chin, something like that. Yeah,
No,
a bunch of them
No,
show up.
Chin is the dude guy. I think.
Yeah. I don't know.
I don't know. I've not read very much Agatha Christie.
Yeah, it's not exactly my jam.
Yeah, it's a little bit before my time. Or after my
Hey,
time,
John,
if you think.
John, on
if
your
think
stream,
of me
can
as
you
Nick
put-
does.
Oh, hello. Yeah, well done. Could you put Air Nico as the furry?
Can I turn Simon into the furry?
No, could you add? Because you've got Brandon as the Hoovian, me with my weird name, Nick with his Twitch tag, and you need to put Simon as the furry.
Just a furry. I mean, I do have my furry picture.
Yeah,
Proudly here.
that's why I was thinking. That's why I was like, perfect for him. John, do you want to do some Mech Warrior for a bit?
I think I've heard of the Warrior.
No, Mech Warrior.
Yeah, we can put Mech Warrior up, I suppose. It's gonna ruin all my tags though.
And move us to a small corner.
Wait
just
a
make it
minute.
smaller.
They made another Dragonheart movie. What is with all of these obscure movie? What
don't know.
What was the word I'm looking for?
Was Dragonheart the one with the dragon that the guy thought was evil, but was a good dragon, and then it died at the end?
I think so,
Dragonheart
yeah.
was the one where everyone hates dragons, and the last dragon gave this kid half of his heart, and then that kid grew up to be a dragon slayer.
Yeah.
No, he wasn't a dragon slayer. He was just a prick.
Mhm.
Because the other guy worked with a knight, and in order to, he's like, he can't be killed, and then the dragon pulled back his breastplate, or like his scales, and was like, all right, shoot me here. Spoilers if you haven't seen that movie, but
But I
it's
mean,
an old sci-fi movie. What do you want?
there's like
Sci-fi?
there's
Do you mean
another one.
fantasy?
There we
No,
go.
sci-fi as in the
sci-fi is
channel.
in the Sci-Fi Network, which
Perfection.
made it.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
That,
Yeah, at the end of the
that's
movie,
SYFY.
Did you just call Simon a furry in Wingdings?
In Wingwings.
Yes.
But yeah, there's a new Dragonheart movie out this year. For
Oh,
some
Why?
reason. Because apparently just having an original idea is too damn hard.
I mean, most films released nowadays follow the same formula. Because you can't have too much originality in films anymore. Because it all has some sort of progression that's always similar.
Well, yeah, but
Like
that's
the hero
Yeah.
is introduced, the hero starts going on an adventure, the hero then
It's the adventure
does something to
story.
fuck up, has a beginning
Has to
and like rises up
overcome.
again,
Okay.
defeats the villain, everything's fine and
All
dandy.
right, there's a difference
Yeah,
between
that's the
rehashing
hero's
the
journey,
seven-
and that's been around
Yeah.
for like 10,000 years.
yeah,
Mm.
there's
Yeah,
a
and
difference between
that's
that.
getting followed that's getting followed all the time.
There's a
These
difference
are
between that
people,
and literally just taking the same story that has
Yeah.
been presented, i.e., Star Wars number 46,
Yeah.
and hashing it out. Or
These are people
a-
trying to cash into everyone's quote-unquote nostalgia.
Basically.
Quote
Yeah.
They're basically
But why for a
Seven
movie that
story
no one has
archetypes.
nostalgia for?
Exactly. It's just trying to find it.
so what I was taught in when I was doing my uni stuff as a film and TV guy There are 7 story archetypes, which is 1, overcoming the monster, 2, rags to riches, 3, the quest, 4, Voyager Return, 5, comedy, 6, tragedy, and number 7, rebirth.
Yeah, that's...
They can always be called different things, but they're the main things that make up a story.
Well, yeah, and that's unless you have, like, one that is trying to intentionally not follow that formula, but those are all, like, artsy films that are really only enjoyed by artsy film snobs.
Yeah.
What you saying?
I think you pretty much know what he's saying.
What you talking about, Willis?
Brandon, you're a washed-up bio-engineer. I don't know.
Good talk, fan.
I don't know.
Like you know, like where would Cloud Atlas fit into that, for instance?
Why are we concerned about Cloud Atlas?
I don't know.
Because
He's making
because it's
statement.
a non-linear movie.
Right, okay, John.
Yeah.
We need to complete the first 4 missions on solo to unlock the co-op campaign thing.
Right, or where would a movie like Mr.
Yeah.
Nobody fit into that?
You know how there's the continue and load thing that's hidden?
Yeah.
You can, well, if you do the campaign...
What about the
then you
Curious
can-
Case of Benjamin Button?
Oh, so you have to play the campaign solo.
Yeah,
Before
for
you can
4
play
missions or
co-op.
so. So, like,
Ah.
4 scripted missions and that. What were you saying, Brandon? Sorry?
Where would like a movie like Cloud Atlas or Mr. Nobody fit into that?
Let's see.
I genuinely mine was the Curious Case of Benjamin Button.
I haven't seen
That-
that
But
one,
again-
so I can't really comment.
That's
on
the
it.
hero's journey, that is. It's backwards.
Is it?
Yeah.
Okay,
It's following
never
his life,
watched
isn't it?
I guess, but I don't know if that really would consider. I guess in a loose term, it could be a hero, but
Well,
what do I know?
the hero's
I'm not
journey
a-
doesn't have to literally be a hero. Like, even a rom-com loosely follows the hero's journey.
Well, in that case, everything is the hero's journey because everything is about the adventure that the main
Basically,
character goes on.
Well,
you,
no,
can,
so-
you can claim that it's every... That,
there are
everything-
certain things that intentionally try not to be that.
I mean, I get that, but I'm just saying, like, if literally the basis is the story of the main protagonist is the hero's journey, that's literally every story ever told.
Well, yeah, it's the vast majority of stories. You have a person, you have the normal world. There's some kind of change.
Calamity.
They get introduced to a master. They cross the first. There's the refusal of the journey. Then they cross the first threshold. They go into the deepest. You know, and it's this whole process of discovery until you eventually wind up into the new normal world, and that
He's
rounds
talking
out
about
the
Doctor
story.
Strange. Which basically, yeah, that's true. It's the same with Guardians of the Galaxy, all that.
It's the basis of
Infinity
most
War and
storytelling.
Endgame go across two movies, but yeah, it's the same formula. Still works out the same.
That's just why I wonder, like, what about like a movie like Cloud Atlas, where you have there's not really any of that. It's just there are all of these events happening throughout multiple parts of time. They're all part of a larger series of things, but there's no ultimate direction in it, right?
God, this game is beautiful. I will give this game credit where credit is due.
Tom, you've got an invite.
Mhm. Hold on.
Tom!
Well, give me a second, baby.
Tom!
I'm searching stuff from my game, doing that big whole thing where it does that loading thing and stuff.
Oh,
I know,
It's
baby, I know.
hey, stupid. I'm gonna keep trying to fucking shove a metal spike through my ear.
It is
Why are you shoving? Oh, right, okay, yeah. Never mind.
it is almost 5 o'clock. I think that that's enough for a chill stream.
Alright.
Oh,
Have a
you're
good-
ending your stream already?
Yeah, well, I kind of want to curl up in bed and watch Doctor Who.
Oh, wee baby.
Yes.
Oh, we babby.
I have to wake up at fucking 4 in the morning. So yeah.
That's probably for the best, anyways, because I got another session at like 7 tonight. So
What? So you're leaving now, Brandon? It's only gone 9
you
in
guys
England time.
Yeah, but I mean, this is like an hour before we normally end. Because we normally end around about 6:30.
England doesn't exist.
Oh, look, Nick! Look who's back.
I've only been streaming for
2 hours, 20 minutes.
yeah.
Yeah, we usually end at like
Shy.
11.
No, we usually end about 6:30 my time, which is in about an hour and a half.
And you can wait for an hour and a half.
But I could watch Doctor Who.
Yeah, but you can do that after.
No, I can't.
I mean, you can. You're just being a baby.
Yeah, because I'm tired and I have to wake up early as fuck. Actually, I should
Go,
probably try to go in
Nick,
early
call him a
tomorrow.
baby.
Wake up early as fuck you speak of.
As in, last Monday, I woke up before the sun came up, and then I left work just as the sun was going down.
John, what mission we doing? What tonnage we
So I
thinking?
literally didn't see the sun.
Well,
I
I
almost
just
didn't see
ran
the sun at all
stuff.
for an entire day. I had half an hour of twilight, and that was my sun exposure for the day. And of course, I entirely blame Chris. Not this Chris. Not Nick's Chris either.
No, I blame this, Chris.
You're welcome.
But yeah, Chris, you guys can, of course, carry on, because, you know, you all know each other.
We're going to?
Yeah.
Well, I thought I heard the old man say, "Leave her,
Leave her,
Johnny,
Johnny,
leave her." The fucking
That was terrible.
Discord delay is so
Yeah.
That was
I
absolutely
do have it installed, by the way. If you decide that we are playing that at some point.
What? What you mean? CFE?
CFE.
So have I. Yeah, I'll play it.
Well, you
in
said
a
you
bit.
made me download it because you're like, oh, I want, we should do this, and you're like, okay.
I've got to re-download it.
Re-download it then.
That's gonna take
Yeah.
a while. I'm already re-downloading Master Chief Collection.
Also, Tom,
Yeah.
all that shit you heard yesterday, right? I was there since, like, noon. I was there for, like, 7 hours with that, and that was the whole time.
Really? Oh, that.
Well, apart from when Ellie went down for her nap. That was the most peaceful time.
I don't think so. There's no such thing as peace when there's a baby about.
Well,
Peace is a lie.
while
There's no
they're
passion.
asleep is literally the only time there's peace.
Wait, do I still have?
As I said, peace is a lie. There is only passion. What's a narc?
A what?
A narc is the radar system.
Oh, okay. I was going to say a trebuchet.
It allows easier
No,
missile
fuck is a
locks.
tree.
I thought a narc was a drug dealer.
That too. No, a narc is
A
a
narc
narcotics
is a
officer.
cop posing as a
That's
drug
what
dealer.
it was.
the narcotics officer.
Or,
Number
no,
one.
a narc is a law enforcement officer posing as a buyer for drugs, trying to get people to admit to having drugs.
Mhm.
The point is, it was something to do with drugs. That's
You
just-
also-
Yeah,
you've got something to do with
It
drugs.
also can refer not just to a narcotics officer, just anybody generally whose entire thing is to help bust drugs.
I think
What's your
it's
drug in
kind of
there?
become colloquially just anyone who rats other people out.
Yeah, they're considered a narc. Yes.
Kind of in the way that a pipe dream has gone from just being an opium hallucination to any kind of unrealistic imagination or aspiration.
Brandon, they don't want to listen. They don't want to listen to us talk about our our English language stuff.
I mean, we are English, so we don't care.
How idiomatic phrases enter into language is interesting.
It's interesting to people like us, but most people who don't do like writing or generally have that stuff, that's pretty boring to talk about. You have to.
Also,
I don't give
we
a shit.
talk about boring stuff anyway, so it's fine. It's kind of our
Have you,
own-
trying
have
to-
you heard this
Yeah.
entire conversation at all?
This is normal.
No,
Talking
actually, I
about
haven't
language
because I've been
stuff.
busy playing my game.
We were
of the
talking
things that
about
can
data storage crystals 20 minutes ago.
Mhm.
No, not gonna lie, I tuned that out too.
Oh, I don't blame you, I would.
I mean, it's not like we got to talking about like specific atomic orientation in order to refract the laser in such a way as to produce the individual bits or anything.
I thought I had you uninstalled. No, apparently you got Sea of Thieves still is on this computer.
Yay! Simon's got Sea of Thieves as well.
I've had it for
Oh
ages.
god, we're just gonna fucking... Are you ready to play a game that hasn't been around in,
Anyway, thank you to everyone who stopped by. Have a good night.
I think that's the closest that I'm going to be able to get to my clan's color.
And yeah, I've had Sea of Thieves for ages.